Welcome, guys. Welcome back.
One of these days.
It's another cocktail Friday.
Good old Friday. It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. It's Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. I'm a millennial.
What? Okay, I'm done.
That was my childhood. So what can I say?
All we can say is I'm done with you and welcome to Unplugged. Let's start with you, Wahala, now. Please get to this story because I can't deal with you today. Always on Fridays, you want to do some bullshit.
What have I done? I'm just here. I'm just bringing the good mood, the good energy. What are you doing, huh? What are you doing?
I'm being humble.
Humble?
I'm being demure. Sophisticated.
Since when? Cut to it later in the video, you're gonna be like, eh? Like,
That's sophistication.
from that big.
Afghanistan.
Alright, so this one comes from Petty Revenge. And it's titled, My coworker kept taking credit for closing tasks, so I stopped reminding him about the one thing that made him look useful.
And what was they?
I'll find out.
What do you mean by they? well. Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch. Okay, OP writes, I used to work night shift at a small hotel front desk. There were only two of us, so it's pretty obvious who actually did the work and who just floated around looking busy. My coworker Eric was great at the second one.
Why do you have to be Eric?
What other name would
I'm
you
not even like surprised.
Really? What would you rather have? Lush?
I don't even know. Okay, Eric.
All right. He'd avoid the boring stuff like wiping down the coffee station, restocking key cards, and getting the breakfast setup ready. Then act like we'd both done equal work. When the morning manager came in, he always made himself sound way more on top of things than he actually was. The part that finally got to me was the breakfast prep. Night shift was supposed to leave things ready for the morning attendant, including moving the waffle batter from the freezer so that it would be usable. Technically, that was shared. But the only reason it ever got done was because I reminded Eric every shift at around 5:10 in the morning.
To take it out from the freezer? It takes that fast to defrost?
I guess. I don't know.
My God, damn.
I did it because if it got missed, the morning shift complained about both of us. Because they were the ones working night. Then one morning, Eric told our manager that I was forgetful about closing details.
Why would you snitch on yourself? Inadvertently. Like, because you know I'm going to defend myself. Like, why would you do that?
I'm here helping you, reminding you of your tasks, letting you even take credit for a lot of work even though I'm doing it. And then you want to snitch on me about something that I'm pretty sure is not true. Listen now.
Which is both our tasks, but I'm the lazy one.
He said try to flip the script. And she said, oh, word? All right, so that I was forgetful about closing details and that he always caught things behind me. After that, I stopped reminding him.
So the boss talked to OP.
I still did my own work. I just stopped giving him the one nudge to let him act competent. 3 shifts later, the breakfast attendant opened the freezer and realized that the waffle batter had never been moved in those 3 shifts.
Amazing. Fantastic. I wonder how that happened.
What a conundrum.
And they said like taking it out was both of their responsibility, or was it like one person's responsibility to do it?
Well, technically, I think the night shift is 2 people working, and they have like a list of things that needs to be done. It doesn't matter who does it. Yeah, I think it's just like somebody in those 2 shifts gotta do it, and because she's doing everything else, she said, "My nigga, the one thing I need you to do is take out the waffle batter, and I will even remind you to do it. I will be that kind." So we won't do it anymore. Manager asked what happened, and Eric immediately tried to say he thought that I handled that part.
How?
My manager just looked at him and said, I thought you said you always double-checked her. Room got quiet real fast.
You said you was her manager. But did you manage?
He said, she always forgets. And I always have to remind her. And now 3 shifts later, no one has been reminded.
See how you expose yourself.
You tried to lie.
If only you just shut the fuck up.
If you only had shut the fuck up, she would have let this continue forever. Forever.
Eric, you motherfucker.
He didn't get fired or anything, but after that, he stopped acting like my supervisor in a name tag and somehow started remembering breakfast prep all by himself and helping me much more. So it ended well.
Oh, yeah, that's good then.
It ended well.
Sometimes you gotta give people the chance to grow.
The chance to grow.
Because sometimes if you remind them too often, they feel that it's your job to remind them.
It's the entitlement.
Even though it was from the goodness of thy heart.
You know when you try to be kind to someone and they're thankful and grateful in the beginning, and then all of a sudden they start expecting it? They're just like, wait, how dare you now remind me when you always do?
And then when she gets bad, they're like, it's her fault they didn't remind me.
But
and you're like, but how was that my job? I'm not getting paid extra.
I just love that the manager was just like,
didn't you say?
Did you always have to run after her and double check that she does things?
And breakfast, one of the most important things.
She was like, I'll take
you didn't
the
double check that she had. Amazing. Eric, you sly fox.
Caught in your web of lies.
But we're gonna jump into the next story. Wedding related. Wedding.
Wedding.
It's a little bit of a long one, but it sounds juicy. It sounds juicy.
You better be reading fast.
It sounds juicy. So, my half-sister wanted to show up in a wedding dress to my engagement party. So I changed the party theme so she would fit right in. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Why you gotta wear it? Okay, listen. Not a wedding dress. Insanity.
My half-sister, Heather, and I never really got along. We are both 24. My father left my mother for her mother, and we were born the same month, 20 days apart. It has always been weird.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
It doesn't help that Heather's mom hates me and my mom. By extension, Heather, she's a hinder.
She's a hinder.
By extension, Heather and I didn't have the best relationship. She has always tried to one-up me, even though we both have a similar economic background.
That's some bullshit.
I can give examples of this, but for the sake of the word limit, I wouldn't write everything here. So now my fiance and I got engaged last month and had our engagement party this Saturday. We had planned it originally as a casual formal event. Nice dresses, but not I am going to a Met Gala kind of vibe.
It's just an engagement party now.
More like we're going to a good restaurant. Nice. Anyway, my cousin hits me up saying she has to show me something. It was a picture of the dress Heather was going to wear. That's the picture.
What the fuck? What in the Cinderella going to the ball? Hey!
This dress, Jesus Christ. It can only be described as opulent. It was long and white, strapless, with a sewn-in crystals and golden accents.
Do you realize they do the most? The most.
For an engagement party?
At a restaurant. I realized they didn't rent out the restaurant for everyone.
No, they were not going to a restaurant.
Oh.
Like dress, like
it was
nice restaurant vibes. Like, go for a nice dinner. Like, that's the vibe of the... But she
said, let me
I'm pretty sure it's a wedding dress, but I couldn't be 100% sure.
It looks like one.
This made me really mad. So I decided, fuck that. I started texting people, telling them that there has to be a change of plans. And that instead of casual formal, I decided to make a costume party.
Oh, let's go. Genius. Yes.
Fake like it.
Yes.
My mother's side is crazy for Halloween, so they were immediately on board.
Yes.
I told my father via text and asked him to relay the message to Heather and her mother, knowing full well that he would forget or leave it to the last minute.
She said, I will use your bad memory. I will use it.
Saturday comes along. Guests are showing up. Most of them are in costumes. Some didn't have time to get one. We just provided them with fun hats and cheap wigs. Heather, my dad, and her mother came like 1 hour late.
They wanted to make an entrance. This bitch wanted to make an entrance with this dress. Like, she already doesn't know that this dress is going to make waves because you're doing too much. She said, all eyes on me.
Heather, why? This is your sister, your blood.
Your family.
I've lived your papa, but that's a different story. As soon as she notices that everyone was either wearing elaborate costumes or weird accessories and she didn't stand out, she lost it. The nerve of this motherfucker. Especially when my fiance came along and told her that her bride dress looked amazing for a cheap costume.
That's what I'm imagining this girl doing. She's like flipping tables at this point.
She left crying, and her mother and my father told me that I was being childish.
And? So what is she doing?
How?
What was your daughter doing then?
How?
The cousin.
How is that what is childish? That she has a cheap costume? My mom and aunt went as Abba.
Slay. It's a dancing queen.
No copyright. Other memorable costumes were Luffy and Zorro.
Slay. Oh my god.
Ian Malcolm and John Hammond and Jesus.
Amazing.
That
Brethren.
was the end of the story, but she made some edits.
She said, brothers and sisters.
I invite D here to fuck her up.
To a holy celebration.
So people were asking questions, and she made an edit. They asked her, so why did I invite her?
Fair.
It's one of those weird family situations where not inviting them will be more dramatic.
True, because then people can talk.
You know, when you try pleasing everyone. Plus, I still wanted a relationship with my father, so not inviting Heather and her mom would have made things super difficult and made it so my father would have had the option to choose or
Yeah. Because then you gotta pick: do you go
or do you not? Because they did not get invited. When I kept thinking of it, I noticed that my father wouldn't have chosen me on that scenario.
Damn.
Which is why I end up cutting them off. You let her win. Is one of the I guess she's replying to comments.
You let her win?
No. The point of this is to ruin my half-sister's intention.
Yeah.
She wasn't just dressed nicely, as some of you put it. She wore a wedding dress to my engagement party.
Damn.
I'd much rather subvert this whole mess rather than have her smugly sitting at the table with the wedding dress.
Very true. Yeah,
also, some of you are really hung up on the cheap wigs part. My nigga.
Why? Okay.
And ignore literally everything else regarding the party. A minority of our guests wore these cheap wigs. Also, it literally doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We had a blast. After she left, I didn't even think of her again until a few days later. I don't regret the costume party. I wish I thought of it earlier, to be honest.
Because she didn't make it difficult for all the guests. She said the people who are not able to get outfits or whatever ready, like costumes, I'll just give you some wigs and some sunglasses.
And like they could decide if they want to put it on then or not, or be like, oh no, I'm cool with what I have on.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, that was the delicious wedding story.
Round of applause. Round of applause because that was amazing.
Fast thinking.
It was fast thinking because
that dress was crazy.
Because I thought first when you said that she started texting people, I was like, she gonna tell everybody to wear like wedding shit. And I'm like, that's very rude to be doing last minute. If people have already figured out like this is what I'm wearing, now I gotta go shopping, find something really expensive, and then I gotta dress again for your actual wedding. No.
A Cinderella now. You can like hire a cheap dress. You know me?
Hey,
come real quick, but yeah.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
I couldn't have done that better. Like, I don't think I would have thought of that in the moment because my pettiness would have made my anger so high.
I would just block her from not coming. I'd be like, I would go to my dad and be like, control your daughter. Control her.
Control her how? She's already there with the wedding dress.
Because how do you think it's okay for her to come in a wedding dress with my engagement? Would it be okay if I did the same thing?
But she's already here.
No, beforehand. She said
I know, but now she's already here.
That's now. I'm talking about before.
Yeah, but just the dad before, he forgot, whatever. And then the sister shows up in the dress either way because the dad, but she did that either way.
Either way.
And the dad was still mad at her, even though she told him
it's unreasonable either way. It's unreasonable.
Okay, I think the main problem, because I don't think OP is an asshole. I generally do believe she wants to have a relationship with the sister, but I honestly believe the dad is the a-hole in this whole family dynamic.
100%.
I don't think he's done anything at all to like try and get his kids to
come together.
Exactly. Which is...
Because not even Heather's fault. Is it Heather? Yeah, it's not even Heather's fault
either
Yankligan what's the word in English actually I guess because the mother is the one spewing this stuff from day one.
You mean her mom?
Her mom, yeah, because her mom was being antagonistic. She was being antagonistic to OP and her mother, and then Heather I guess learned from that. You know, that's all. Yeah, the whole one-upping thing and whatever that's been going on for years before this engagement. And it's not 100% her fault. It is her fault because now they're adults, but...
They're 24.
They're 24. That means...
At that time, your brain is forming. You know what I mean? Like, you're not thinking the most rational...
Yeah, you've been conditioned into it. So,
Damn, that's sad. Heather, I mean, I do hope you have a relationship with your sister.
Because later on, looking at the very least.
Yeah, between you both. Like, your parents don't need to like each other. Because everybody's... Not everybody, but people have had this kind of like dynamics in their family. Like it could even be, it doesn't have to be you being step siblings, but it could literally be like your mom doesn't like her sister. You know what I mean? Like your aunt, like which is you're actually like related. Everything else is fine, but they don't like each other, and so you cannot hang out with your cousin. You know what I mean? Like,
and you're forever intertwined because anytime there's a family event, grandma, somebody, you all gonna come together, and that means in the room's gonna be tension, and then you're ruining it for everybody. And that's, you know, it's not about you. Bury the fucking hatchet. At the very least, be cordial. At the very least. You don't have to be besties. You don't have to be family, but be cordial.
It's human default that I guess we go to that point where if I'm beefing with you, I'm not going to let my kids around you. I can understand it in some scenarios because you're like, okay, if me and you are beefing, like there's no reason for me to send my kids to sleep over at yours because I don't know what the fuck you're going to do to my kid.
True.
You know what I mean? Like they came for a sleepover and now they've been sick for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? You're like,
I don't trust you. Yeah.
I was gonna say something about that. I'm not gonna say that. But and it's the same thing as well. Like, what if I send my kids to your place and you know, which is sad because the kids are not gonna have a relationship because they're probably not going to the same school. No, they're not hanging out every weekend. Like even on text or like on calls, they're probably not doing it because of the information that they're hearing from their parents.
And they're feeling the tension and the energy from you as the adults.
Every time you guys meet up. So there's no, you know, which is honestly extremely sad. But in this scenario, I think it worked very well. And as I said before, I hope like you and Heather actually get when you get a little bit older, you know, to actually have a relationship outside y'all's parents.
Yeah.
because you both did not ask for this. You were brought into this, you know, because your mom is thinking of Heather's mom as like the husband thief, you know what I'm saying? Heather think, you know, like, and Heather's mom is thinking like, oh yeah, like that mom was not good enough to kill, you know what I mean? Like
it's not great. It's not great.
And then both of you are the ones suffering, but at the end of the day, that's your sister. Worst came, like, things go to shit, like you would want to have someone on your side, and hopefully that would be your sibling, you know, regardless of the matter. Because what if both mama and papa fall sick? Then what?
You know. Then you at the very least have to be together in the hospital, you know, and you can't be beefing in a hospital. That's crazy.
Out. But
yeah.
That was not an a-hole whatever thing, but I like that. That dress was crazy though.
That dress was insane. If anybody, let alone family, but anybody came to my engagement wearing that, I'd be like, security.
But see, either way, just because I know she had planned this from the beginning, I will invite everybody to a red wine sangria. No, because the sangria is nice now.
And you make the floor slippery. Like, take away the sign of the wet floor caution.
It's just gonna happen by chance. And
gonna be tripping around her nonstop. With some red wine.
That's all I gotta say. Sangria will be extremely served. Extensively.
Well served. Served well. Lord have mercy. Alright, let's move on to the next story. Our final story of the day. It is titled, Controlling Housemate Told Me Not to Sleep with Him. ... So I did, loudly.
Sleep with who? What? Wait, what?
And then it says at the top, edit him equals my then friends with benefits.
So your roommate told you not to sleep with your friends with benefits.
So I did.
So you did
loudly.
Oh, the day when you get your vitamin D? It's, you you gotta get your vitamins somehow, you feel me?
You gotta get your daily nutrients.
Daily though? Loudly? God damn. I pay bills too, really. I gotta chill, damn.
It starts. A few years ago, in second year of uni, I lived with a girl who was slowly becoming weirdly controlling. Parentheses, we were 21, 22 at the time. At first, it was constant check-ins. Where are you? Who are you with? When are you back?
Then who? I don't understand.
Who are you to me?
Gestapo?
Shit. Then it turned into arguments if I didn't follow plans exactly. If I changed plans while I was out, I'd get paragraphs calling me inconsiderate or a bad friend. With all the names under the sun. And in parentheses, CUNT was her favorite.
What? What?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Wait.
Insanity. This is your roommate.
Why is she checking?
This is your roommate.
Why is she getting mad if you change your plans? Like, was she expecting to do like things with you? And so if you change your plans, she can't do it with you? Why didn't she say that from the beginning?
I don't think it's that. I think it's just the controlling. It's just like, tell me when you're back. Tell me when you're gonna go. Tell me where you are. Like she has any right. But the double standards were insane.
Amazing.
She could bring people back whenever she wanted. Once a group stayed up doing coke until 6 a.m. before my 9 a.m. start. I wasn't even allowed to have friends in my own room because it made her anxious. I literally had to sneak people in and out of my own house.
Stop it. Get some help.
The fuck is going on, man? What?
Insanity. God. She would also create emergencies anytime I went out without her, so that I'd have to come back to her.
How? What kind of emergency?
If I didn't, it would turn into a massive argument.
About what? What is going on?
At one point, she spammed me with calls while I was at a pub quiz because the fire alarm battery was beeping and she was too anxious to leave her room.
Bruh.
What the fuck?
I would move out the next day. Like, I'll move out the next day. I'll pay for what I have to pay for. Like, if,
The notice period.
Exactly. I would pay for that and get the fuck out of there because I'm not dealing with that. Or find somebody else to move in there.
Exactly.
And I don't know if I would tell them what to expect. You gotta learn as you live. You feel me?
You gotta experience it for yourself.
It's crazy. What?
She even got someone from the bar to come and find me.
She called the bar?
Because she spammed him with calls and he wasn't answering, so she called the ball and said, please help.
Wait, the roommate, is that a girl?
Yeah.
And the OP is a girl?
I think it's also a girl.
Shit.
You're confused.
I'm so perplexed. Yeah, what?
So I left my friends and I went home. Couldn't fix it. It needed new batteries.
You can unplug it, right?
Yeah. I said, there's no point in me coming back. And she just goes, I know. That's when I mentally checked out. What was even weirder was that when she first met the guy that I was seeing, now my boyfriend, she actually liked him. Met him in a club
In
queue.
what way? No, I don't believe this bitch.
Met him in a club queue, said he seemed like a great guy. The second she realized I was sleeping with him, though, suddenly she hated him.
So, yo, what? What is happening? Wait, so they went all out together,
They went out together.
and then they were standing in the line,
for the
right?
club.
About to get in.
Yeah.
Like she thought,
He seemed like a great guy.
like she thought it was OP's friend, like just a regular friend, because she liked him until she found out that it was actually OP's friends with benefit.
It's kind of, yeah.
So they were just talking.
But she first met the guy that I was seeing, so she was already seeing him. And then she, I guess, said, okay, let's go out together, you can meet him. In the queue is when the friend or the roommate got to meet him, and she was like, yeah, seems like a great guy. And then she found out that
if it's
OP's
a guy-
sleeping with him.
But if it's a guy you're seeing, like if I tell you, oh, I'm seeing this guy, and
like you're
I'm guessing
dating.
it's not like after the first date or the second date, right? It's like after
A
and you
couple
would-
dates, yeah.
Exactly, you would imagine, like, oh, maybe like if
You're like, I'm seeing
it's
some
been
potential.
5 dates, like you would imagine, like, oh, maybe they have been like making out, or they have been like
They gotten a
touching.
little
So
intimate.
like, why are you shocked now in the line in the club when you're now drunk as fuck, like a skunk? And oh my god.
Anyway, it's the suddenly she hated him is my question mark too. I was like, what? The final straw was when she told me that if I slept with him again, she would stop speaking to me. So I did.
What the fuck are you talking? What kind of juju juice is this bitch drinking? What is she smoking? Moses Bush? What is she smoking, bro? What is she talking about?
How dare you be like, if you ever sleep with him again.
And I can imagine she said that shit when she was drunk.
I'll stop speaking to you.
Thank God, bro. Thank God.
You know when the guy was looking at their roommate, but like sticking the finger. I've been making out with him in front of you just for that bullshit. Bro. What the
I'll
fuck?
be like, let's go to the shower. And leave the door unlocked.
Very, very loudly too. Very loud. What are you talking about? You have lost at 21. You've lost it. Yo.
Gone. I love the threat of like, I'll stop speaking to you. I'll be like, okay, and bitch, I would welcome it. Thank you.
Because I
Don't
didn't
be a
have, I
reward.
wouldn't have to deal with your bullshit.
The fuck?
Like that's a blessing.
Anyways, she just would stop speaking with me. So I did, and I made sure it was the loudest, most obnoxious, absolutely unmistakable, orgasmic night possible. with her in the room next door.
So that night she said that night
Same
because it was the
night.
club night.
She
day.
said, "Come over, come over right now."
Wait, did she say this at the club?
I don't
or
think it
did
was
she
at
say
the club.
it
I think it was
after?
after. It was after.
You cannot make this shit up. That's the craziest part.
She stopped speaking to me after that. We communicated through notes until I moved out about 4 weeks later. Best part, it was the best the house had ever been.
Yo.
Insanity of a roommate.
What?
Insane. I don't
You
understand.
cannot make this shit up. What? If you sleep with him, I'm not going.
No, I'll never talk to you again. Okay, Amp?
I'm like, yeah.
In fact, let's play some music too. Where's your sex playlist?
Oh, God.
play some Chris Brown on that beat. You know what I'm saying? Good
Is she
Lord.
insane?
The fact that
At 21, she has lost it.
The fact that it immediately started with the check-ins. Where are you? Where have you been? I'd be like, why is it your business?
We're roommates. You're not my older sister. You're not my familia. You're not like, I just met you, nigga. I just met you.
Unless I said, oh, I'm going to go to the grocery store and then I disappear for 6 hours. You could be like, did you die? Like, a quick, like, you good? It's okay. Not just
where
like,
are you?
when are you
coming back? I had one of those kind of experiences, but we're not going to get into that. And I was just like, oh, hell no. Because in the beginning, it doesn't sound... I know in the like how OP wrote it, it sounds very like, you know, and if you're not used to it, it could feel weird. But
Yeah.
I'm used to living with people and living alone as well. So when I live with people, usually will be like people I know or like my friends. So when they ask me like, oh, like where you at, I wouldn't take it as a control thing. It was just like, oh, like, are you good? Like that's how I took it.
Yeah.
But then after a while, it's just like, nigga, you don't have to text me every day. Like
every single time I'm out, you have to ask me why I'm out.
And when I'm coming back, as
You know?
what? Like I got my key. I'm not asking you to open nothing. I'm not
Literally.
coming in and like
Unless
making too
you're
much
planning
noise.
something,
Like,
you're like, oh, I was gonna do dinner. Do you want some? Or gonna be home for dinner?
no, I'm like, no, I'm cool. Like,
Yeah, something
otherwise it's
simple.
like,
you know, or you went out and then you didn't come back until the next day. Or before even the next day happened, you're just like, just text me that you're okay. You know, maybe you died. Maybe someone took you in the night.
took me in the night.
Hey, listen, it's hard out here for these people.
Arabian night.
Everything. Van.
And a magic carpet, you know.
The magic carpet is gonna be a white van. It took you to a
What
different
you
city.
mean? What you mean? They say they have bacon, bro. What do you need to do? They say they have bacon.
Yes, you said,
That's
I
my
just wanted some
kryptonite.
bacon. I'm like at 2 a.m.
kryptonite.
on a Friday.
Is there time for bacon? Or no time for bacon?
2 days
Come on.
past, your mom calls me being like, I haven't heard from her. Is she good? She said she was going to call me. She didn't call me.
You're like, she said she was going to get bacon.
Okay. When did she say that? 3 days ago? She'd be like, why haven't you called the police? I'm like, nigga, I don't know.
She's coming back?
I think.
I pray. I'm not even religious, but... No, but that's what happens when you don't have a life, unfortunately.
That's really true.
Because
That's really
the whole time you're trying to like check up on her. And then she finds somebody that she's getting her vitamin D from, and that's the same guy you want.
Like, for what?
Like she told you she has a guy. You meet the guy, that's the guy that you want, and then you start.
The thing is, you were completely fine with the guy when you knew I was seeing him. Then I told you I was sleeping with him. Also, all of a sudden you hate him. Where?
But then,
it does not connect.
but then
It
you
does not-
asked me to stop seeing him.
because I was sleeping with him. And said, if you ever sleep with him again,
I'm sorry, like, can you imagine the shock of that conversation?
I would just be like,
Are you dumb?
is this a religious thing? Are you saying like you
you-
harlot? Like don't sleep with somebody before marriage? Is that what this is? Or is this
Even,
like
even then, it doesn't fucking matter. It's like, are you okay?
are you mentally here?
Is it okay in the membrane? The medulla?
Oblongata. The
Jesus,
hypothalamus,
oh,
the
Lord.
hippocampus.
No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
But yeah, that's the story, my guys.
Oh God, nah,
That's
nah.
insane.
What?
I've never heard of a roommate
I'm
like
moving
this.
out so quickly. 4 weeks was too much.
I would move out before this
I
even
would go
happened.
live. No.
The moment the pub thing happened, I'd be like, I gotta go. I have to go. It's gone.
From like, oh yeah, to like, from nowhere. From
Calling
one
the pub,
sentence.
being like, I can't fix the fire alarm. Nigga,
How's that?
how's that?
Is the
possible?
shit on fire?
Is the house burning down? Then I get it. But it's not. You see,
Even if it's
people-
burning down, what the fuck are you gonna do? You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but like,
We still have to go there. Like if there's,
Yeah, I
if there's
know.
police and firemen and
I know, but there's nothing you can do to help the police because you was not even there. Like by the time you get back home, the shit is engulfed. Like there's nothing you can literally do. The shit is gone.
It's done.
What are you supposed to say? Yeah, I used to live there. Then what?
They will want to talk to you and be like, maybe you should
About
call
what?
your insurance. Maybe you
I
should
mean, I
check.
was gonna do that regardless because I came from the club, I came home, the shit is crisp. I'm definitely you know what I mean? Like the shit is crisp.
Anyways.
I'm calling insurance, but no, oh God, run away from people
Run,
like that.
Immediate.
When you smell like that kind of shit,
or nip it in the bud in the beginning.
but these people, like I feel
we don't
like
have to be friends to live together. You know what I mean? If they
gotta
start
be
calling me and
cordial.
texting me, being like, "Where are you? When are you coming back?" No. I'll
Just
be
don't
like,
respond.
I would just not respond, and then I would come back and be like, "You don't get to know. I'm sorry. Like unless
you don't
something,
even have to say shit. Like, wow,
yeah, just like don't ever do that again. Halas, leave it." And then if they hate you, they hate you. But at least you will not have to deal with that anymore. You can do the whole communication via notes thing from the beginning.
Jesus.
But yeah, that's all our stories for today. Yo.
Nothing more to add.
I have nothing for you. It was a crazy episode.
Like, thank you guys for watching. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was a nice ending. I like that. I like that a lot. But let us know what you guys think down in the comment section. Where you like, comment, share, subscribe.
All the good things.
And we'll see y'all in the next one. Ciao.